Well, look who's back with us from the House Select Committee on China. He's Congressman Gimenez. So, Congressman, the Biden White House last week attacked and impugned the integrity of the Wall Street Journal, saying that their story that China has spy base in Cuba was wrong. Now they admit that, yes, China has been spying on the U.S. from Cuba for years now, since at least 2019. Why should America ever believe anything ever again out of this Biden White House?
They shouldn't, ever. I've been saying that for since I got here, that never, ever listen to what the Biden administration is telling us. Watch what they're doing. And so, yeah, when they told us that, that it didn't exist, I was pretty sure it did.
And now the Biden White House claims they inherited this problem, wait for it, this situation from the Trump administration. They're in charge now. Joe Biden has been in D.C. since 1973 as a senator. He was the chair of Senate Foreign Relations. But again, they're trying to blame Trump?
Yeah, of course, just like they blamed the spy balloon. They said that spy balloons had flown over the United States during the Trump administration. But all of that is complete, malarkey. And so, it's just par for the course. If it's happening during my time, if it's bad, it happened before during Trump. If it's good, then it's mine. So that's just like, what they all do.
It's an exercise in juvenilia. This is like snow globe insanity from this Biden White House. They're in a bubble. This is the same blame Trump claim they tried to make about Biden's border crisis and the botched withdrawal out of Afghanistan. And remember, NSA spokesman John Kirby baffled everybody when he tried to claim that the botched exit out of Afghanistan, quote, was not chaotic. Let's watch the White House in action. Watch this.
I'm saying we've seen the report. It's not accurate.
Based on the information that we have, that is not accurate, that we are not aware of China and Cuba developing any type of spy station.
We were as forthcoming as we should have been at the time the first stories appeared. There is the sensitive nature of this information is such that we just simply couldn't go into more detail. As we communicated over the weekend, this is not a new development that China's been trying to achieve some intelligence gathering capabilities in Cuba.
So here's the game plan out of this Biden White House. We couldn't go into detail, but instead, let's lie to America. Let's deceive America. Let's mislead America. This is why this White House is scoring so low in the Biden approval ratings. It's the lowest in the modern era, according to 538. It's the lowest since the Eisenhower era.
Well, listen, again, whatever they say, it's the opposite. And so what's so sensitive about telling us that there's a spy station in Cuba that the Chinese built? Would that be a revelation? The Russians have been there for years, so it's all baloney, it's all false. Whatever they tell you, hey, they're doing the opposite. That's just a clue for you.
But, Congressman, let's get your reaction to this and why America needs to wake up about what's going on. Watch this.
Right.
They own the ports on both sides of the Panama Canal. The Chinese have a major space monitoring facility in the mountains of Patagonia in Argentina that can monitor our launches and our satellite. Bahamas. They are all over the Caribbean in a major way. They're rolling in like a freight train. And this administration is asleep at the switch right here in the Western Hemisphere.
In Cuba, they'd be looking at and listening to what our military aircraft ships are doing out in the area of the Atlantic Ocean. So it is significant. It's a concern primarily because I believe that if they are to invade Taiwan, they're probably going to try to create some kind of distraction. And a good place to have a distraction is Cuba.
Congressman Gimenez, final word.
Final word is that, yes, everything that my colleague said was true. There's one more thing, though. They're buying influencers and politicians all across the Caribbean, Central and South America to turn them even more to the left, turn them more towards China.
Got it. Congressman Gimenez, thanks for joining us tonight. We'll have you back on again soon.